Hey guys, this is Silver Dominator. I would like to apologize of the technical difficulties lately. Uh, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire part, I believe it was 45. The championship with Steven. Or not I, but we were able to defeat Steven. And I can go into details of what happened. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I have misplaced the video. Now, I'm really sorry that I misplaced the video, and I know that you guys were looking forward to watching it. Actually, I think it was my best video ever, but because technicalities, I'm sorry. But how it started was we went into the walkway to Steven's portal part. We went into his room in the Pokemon League Championship battle part where he stays. The whole room is silver, just to let you guys know. It's all silver. Steven talks a little, says, okay, so I want to see all what you lived for, and I will give all what I have. And then we got into the battle. And I even wrote down what Pokemon I started out with. So what we started out with was Spitfire, aka Camerupt, and Steven sent out Skarmory, which is a steel flying type. And what we did is we used Flamethrower, and Steven used Full Restore, because Skarmory has the ability of Sturdy, so he used Sturdy, and then, it had Sturdy, I mean. Then he full restored it. We used another Flamethrower and took out Skarmory. But actually, the first move that Skarmory used was Spikes, which caused infliction on some. No, not infliction. That's the wrong move. It caused like about 48 HP damage to all our Pokemon. So once Skarmory was out, next was it was Aggron. That's right. Once Aggron was out, we chose Backlash, aka Flygon, and used Earthquake on it. And again, it had Sturdy. But we were able to complete Aggron, and he had Dragon Claw, which really affected, and then, but we were faster, of course. So it went Earthquake on giving it to him, and then he did Dragon Claw and had Sturdy also, but then we did another Earthquake. Next was his trying to remember all of them. It was Claydol, and what we did is we used Flaws, aka Sharpedo. We used Surf, and that was it. Sharpedo was a lot faster than Claydol. Next was Armardo or whatever, the Claw Fossil Pokemon, which was a bug and rock type. So what we did is we used Metagross and used Psychic. That wiped it out. Next was the root fossil Pokemon. Crawdlily, I think it was called. Anyways, yeah, that one was the hardest one out of all of his Pokemon, because it didn't, we first thinking, okay, it's going to be a grass type, so Frostbite can handle it, right? Well, Frostbite wasn't able to hit it with a Blizzard, nor with a good Freeze Dry, which both are Ice type, and the Crawlily is a Rock, then a Grass type. So it did third effect and took out Frostbite with Ancient Power. Then what happened is we switched to Flaws. Flaws had Ice Beam with it, and thinking, okay, this should help. Okay, no, it didn't. It took out Flaws too. We did hit it with the Ice Beam, and it took out another third of its HP, but wasn't enough. So we sent out Spitfire and used a flamethrower, and that was it for Crawdlily. Next was his Metagross, which had a Metagrossite, making it a Mega Metagross, or Metagross. We sent out our big tanker, well, not tanker, but actually Tracy. Tracy, we used the Mega Stone to Mega Evolve it, and first we used Giga Drain, or not Giga Drain, but Mega Drain, because the spikes hurt us, so we took as much HP as what the spikes took out of us. That didn't cut it out. Mega Metagross, yeah. He had Giga Impact, and I took that as an advantage because after it uses Giga Impact, it will need to recharge. And so, though our Mega Drain in our Leaf Blade did not affect it a lot, it affected maybe a quarter, maybe a fifth of it, of the HP. But once we figured out that X-Scissor did a lot more damage, we started using X-Scissor, and that took out about a third of its HP. And we were faster on our part, and we took it out with one last X-Scissor. If Mega Metagross used Giga Impact and was faster, yeah, we would maybe lost the battle, but no, Tracy pulled out with the, I guess you would call a MVP hit, and that did it. Then May came out and was running to us, telling us, okay, I have some advice for the champion. And of course, we already beat the champion, so she noticed that we beat Steven, and then Professor Birch says, "See, I told you he would be alright. Once I knew that he defeated his father, he would be alright," and blah blah blah. Then we went to the Hall of Fame, did that, and then we did, well, the storyline where it tells you who created what and how they, what sound effects was created by whom, and the whole shebang. Then after that, and this is where I wish the video was working. Like, it was great. Although it was 55 minutes, it was a great video. And if I can find it, I permanently deleted it on accident. I thought I had a copy of the video in a certain folder where I put the video into a flash drive, so I have it off and make sure that I still have the video. But apparently I did not copy the video and put it in that certain file. But anyways, what happened was we went to, after the Hall of Fame and introduction and whatever, we got out. May was still there waiting for us so she can walk with us back to Little Root Town. Then on our way we went to 103 Route 103, where we first met and battled. And she even showed us that little pond thing, like when you start the game after it says 3DS, there's going to be that little itty bitty puddle, and then there's that leaf and a drop of water going into that little puddle. That's what she put us there. Well, didn't put us there, but we were over there, and she wanted to do a battle. Now, her Pokemon were actually weaker than expected. They were level 48s until her Blaziken came out. It was actually very interesting. Though her Pokemon were weaker than ours. Excuse me. She pulled out a Mega Blaziken. So that was very interesting. Next scene. Dad and Mom was talking about going to Moss Deep City because there was a meteorite or meteors falling. There was a meteorite shower or something like that. But of course, Daddy-O has to work and doesn't really care about too much of the family. And even though he just got there, he has to go back to work anyways. Surprise, surprise. Excuse me. So Mom was like, "Oh, darn, I was looking forward to it, but that's all fine, yay." Then after all that, it was pretty long. Like they talked back and forth. Apparently it's like we did not see the cut screen, but whatever. Dad told us the whole situation and gave us a pair of tickets to the meteorite shower, and he wanted us to go and invite May. Actually, now that I think about it, that's going into the episode 36 or 46. So we'll just cut it from here. Like I said, I'm sorry that I made a mistake. I will try my best to find it. I will, but since what I'm trying to say is, if I'm not able to find it, I'll try to recreate it. However, the problem with recreating it, I cannot do it right now because we are now going into a new part of the series, and I even tried to go on my DS and try to enter the Pokemon League just to briefly go through it one more time and see if that will work. But apparently, because we are in a certain mission and Steven is occupied right now, we were not able to go into the Pokemon League and re-challenge the whole league. So, without ado, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But technology sometimes suck, and sometimes the user does not pay attention to what he's doing. But if you guys like these videos, show your support, leave a like, leave a comment. And if you guys like it or dislike it, go ahead. Even leave comments if you guys want to. This is Silver Dominator saying sorry, but I'll see you later.